Hello. Hi, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Hey, how's everybody doing out there?
Let's see.
We got some people on Instagram. They're putting where they are in the world. So please let us know in the chat where you are. Um, let's go. I believe that you're probably in New Zealand based on your handle. So let's go. We got somebody else from, I can't tell if that's New Zealand or Australia because my eyesight isn't that good to see that emoji. But you're from somewhere down under. So, hey, Yasmin. We got Berlin, Germany in the chat on Instagram. And yeah, and some people are asking some questions or asking what the stream is going to be about. So, yeah, we're mainly going to focus on some exciting new features. And yeah, just hang out, talk to you guys, and do some Q&A. We got the Netherlands here. All right. Thanks for joining us, Juan. If anybody else wants to pop in and say where they are, Narek, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm from sunny LA, but it's not that sunny anymore. But yeah, I'm doing good so
Not that
far.
sunny anymore.
Yeah,
What happened?
it's fall time now.
Oh, come
We
on.
got the
It's
gloomy
always
weather.
sunny. Oh, please. It's always sunny. I'm from Southern California. That's a lie. It's like sunny every day except maybe a week. But yeah, the sun will come back. The sun will come back tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm in the Pacific Northwest, so I don't really want to hear it because I'm in Washington State, so it's actually gloomy. Though today it was quite beautiful, I will admit. Hello from Greece, Alexios. Thank you for joining us. Is that Brazil? Brazil in the chat in Instagram. All right. Well, please let us know where you are, and we're just getting started here. We're going to cover some features. Go ahead, Nark. What did you want to say?
No, I was just gonna say Greece is definitely more sunny than both of our places right now.
Oh, is it? I mean, I would
Probably.
imagine. I would imagine closer to the equator. I don't
Yeah,
know. Yeah,
more
more
Mediterranean.
sunshine. Yeah, I
Living it up.
mean, yeah, daylight savings has got me down. So it gets dark at 5 p.m., which is super fun. So only an hour more of sunlight where I am. Okay, Dutch to the Netherlands. I'm guessing that's a Netherlands flag. You can't hear us. Mm, really? How do you know what I'm saying then? How do you know? Let's see. You can't hear us on Instagram. Any
Mm,
Instagram, you let me know. I don't know. Hopefully you can turn up your volume or unmute. Maybe it's on your end. You might have to hit the unmute button. Greetings from Florida. Awesome. Awesome.
let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Okay, Yasmin can hear us. So if at least one person can hear us, then it's good enough for me.
Raise the volume.
Unmute your device, raise the volume, maybe your Bluetooth headset disconnected. That happens to me all the time. It connects to a different device, and then I think, oh man, nothing's working, but that's not the case.
That used
Okay.
to happen all the time with the iOS thing. Or I'll be on a Zoom call and then afterwards my iPhone would just like connect and like now I had to like switch between mics and stuff all the time. So
Yeah, I know. I hate that. So I gotta do the USB now so that I know. I know it's plugged in. I don't do the Bluetooth when I'm streaming. But yeah, guys, so we're just gonna get started right away here and go through some fun updates. We're gonna talk about some new AI agent tools. So hopefully you're ready to hear about that and our automation generator too, which is super cool. So if you've ever wanted to automate things, but you're not super techie and you don't want to mess around, this is a great way to get started and to have automations generated for you. So yeah, I think we're
yeah,
about ready. What do you think?
yeah, I'll just hop right into it.
Okay.
I think this live stream will probably be a little bit shorter than the others because we are working on some bigger stuff. But
Ooh,
I am going to just share my screen window. Okay, everyone can see my screen, right?
yeah.
Awesome. So the first thing that we added on is now if you create a new project using AI, you can enable agent mode. And what agent mode does is it will actually generate an agent alongside with your project. So based on your prompt, it'll generate a compatible agent with it, and then you can use it immediately. So I'm gonna go into this workspace and I'll show you that right now. If I do create new AI project, I'm gonna do create a go to market strategy for Taskade. And then I'm gonna add a link. So I'm gonna add our website over here. This is a common thing. I see users use this all the time. And then from here, if you have agent mode enabled by default, once I press enter or that airplane icon, it'll generate it for me. And then you could see showing which stage it's at. So right now it's loading the project. And then once that's done, you'll see a green check mark. And then we'll wait for our agent to be generated as well. And now if I press create project, boom, it'll open up my agent.
Boom.
So really quick to get your workspaces set up, and essentially you want to create a project and then ask an agent right off the bat about that project, you can do so. Now, the other thing that we added is this sidebar. This conversation now is public to all of your project members. So this was a common thing that people had with ChatGPT, where they essentially wanted their team members to be able to chime in and also collaborate with them in the same thread, but they couldn't do that. So we built it instead because Taskade is all about collaborating with not only humans, but AI. And now you can do both. And I've already invited myself to this shared workspace. So I can say something along the lines of, let's do this. Tell me about the tasks in this project. And it'll actually search through and tell me all about it. So if you have these really long tasks, you have these massive projects, you can just ask it right off the bat. And then we can have someone else respond instead. So I'm doing this from another computer as well. So from here, I can just hop in. What should we focus on first? And you'll see my
Oh,
responder over here, and I can see it all.
awesome.
So we basically enabled the option for people to collaborate through one agent if they're in the workspace, or if you want to use the Taskade AI default, you can do so as well.
So
So,
it defaults to the team
mhm.
chat? Okay, okay.
And then we
We
have
have
this
Mark
little,
here. Sorry, I
yeah,
just want to cover Mark's comment. Mark says he did a demo of agent teams to some business friends, and they were amazed. Thanks, Taskade. Thanks, Mark.
thank you, Mark.
Mark's a power user, so we appreciate that.
Yeah, we also added these little tooltips at the bottom so you can see who can see this conversation as well. So, for example, this one is visible to all project members. If I change it to just ask project, you'll see that this one is just by myself because we have it listed underneath it as well. So that covers essentially the newer agent sidebar and AI agent aspects and the new AI shared chat. Now, the next update that we have is we have actually added a new tool that can allow your agents to transcribe YouTube videos. So if I go back to this AI agent that we just created, I can actually do edit agent. Oops. I don't know why I gave that error. I'll do edit agent, tools. From here, I can actually go down, or I could even just search
Oh, I see it.
transcribe YouTube video. And I could press add. Now, if I press update, we have it added. And then from here, you'll see that same tooltip from before where it says this conversation is only visible to you, which is good to know. And then from here, I can say something like, are there any pointers we can take from this YouTube video for formulating our GTM strategy? And I've attached a YouTube video. and I'll just need to approve it. Once I press approve, it'll summarize this for me. And if I want to add it to a new chat, then I can just do so. And I can also create a new project. I can copy this and I can just add it to its own knowledge as well. So if I want this agent to actually reference this information in its knowledge because now I like what it came up with, I can just add that to its knowledge as well. And we also added another one. So this is actually a cool one too. You can do add tools from here. And then we actually just added the option to create an update on LinkedIn directly from your agent. And the same for Twitter as well. So before you could do these through automations, but now you can have them as agent tools.
Wow.
So you can just do it directly through chat. And all I would have to do is just connect my accounts over here. And then once I'm ready to post on there, I would just prompt it to post on Twitter or post on X or LinkedIn. And then it'll ask for my approval. So a really cool use case with that is essentially if I have a social media manager, I can just have a conversation until I get the caption or post that I want. And once I'm ready, I've tweaked it to however I want it to be. I can just ask it to post it for me. And then I'm going to close this. Now, the last thing that we also updated this week is the automation generator. So from here, what you can do is before, when you have to create an automation, you have to click here, start from scratch, choose your triggers. So if I wanted to do, let's say, a form, I had to go here, I had to put the title, form description, fields. It, it was a lot of clicks, a lot of hassle. Now, I'm going to leave this over here. Instead, what we can do is we can press create automation, generate with AI, and we can actually generate some pretty quick and easy flows. So for example, I can do a form real quick, create a contact form. And you'll see that it actually created a contact form for me. It filled out the
Oh,
fields
wow.
right here for the contact form. And then afterwards, I can even connect it to an additional thing. It even took it a step further and said, you know what? You should create a new contact in HubSpot because it
Yeah.
makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense. So you could easily have, what do they call it? A lead
Yeah.
magnet? Lead
Yeah.
magnet? Yeah, like a lead magnet,
Mhm.
a contact form on your website, and then have those leads go into HubSpot.
Mhm.
You don't have to, have them go anywhere else first. Or you could actually have them go to a spreadsheet too. A lot of people like to
Yeah.
have two different places. So in the middle, you could put Google Sheet, right?
Yep. You
Something like
can
that.
add Google Sheet, you can add branching, you can add a whole
Mhm.
bunch of stuff to this. The
Yep.
main thing is that essentially it saves you the whole steps of having to click this, configure it, navigating the UI. You don't have to do that as much anymore. You basically have to just fill in the fields. And
I love that.
this
Yeah.
is we're still iterating and improving on this as well. So you can even generate a workflow. So when a task is completed, send me a message on Slack.
Nice.
And then create automation. Now I would just have to choose the product. So I could say in my go to market strategy, whenever we have a new milestone, that milestone is completed, send it to me on Slack, and I would just save it and turn it on. And like that's within minutes. Whereas
Yeah.
before, it might take 10, 20, 15 minutes to do some of
I
these things.
love that. Yeah, this was actually a request from users. So to have natural language for automations, because a lot of people
Hmm.
want to do automations, but they're not familiar with them. Maybe they haven't done them before. They just want to use natural language. Saves them a ton of time and headache. Just trying to look at everything and set it up. So please
Yeah,
keep the feedback coming. I'll put that link again as usual.
exactly. And also, you can also eventually generate agent tools. We're still fine tuning this as well, but agent tools is the same. Essentially, what you're doing is you're creating a tool for your agent, right? So over here, we kind of have some of these presets already, like create project, add task, assign task, ask agent. We have these presets already, but what you can do is you can actually create your own new tool. So for example, I have an agent tool over here. I could say YouTube URL or some other parameter. And then afterwards from here, let's say I wanted to summarize something. I can then use at. Oops. We'll do summarize the YouTube video and give me 10 pointers. And you know what? We'll actually add a step in between. We'll transcribe YouTube video. Over here, we'll put the YouTube URL. And then the input would be the content. And then we can create a project. And we'll just say new pointers. And then from here, we'll just take the summary from before. And essentially what this is, agent tools are essentially if you need more than one step in your automation. So right now with a tool such as like transcribing a YouTube video, it's just one step. It just transcribes the video and then gives you a response. This way you can actually create a series of steps that occur, and then what the LLM will do, or the AI, what it will do is extract whatever parameters. So for example, if I give it a YouTube URL, it's going to figure out that it's a YouTube URL and it's going to plug it into these automation steps. So it's a great way to create these custom and complicated flows for your own agents as well.
Love it.
And that's pretty much the gist of the updates that we have. I can give some teasers as to what we will be working on.
Yeah,
But
let's do some teasers. Let's do a little teaser.
so this is not it's not in production yet, but one of the things that we'll be able to do soon is you'll actually be able to assign deadlines and due dates to tasks using natural language and AI. So, for example, the way you would access that is I would have an agent on the side right here, right? And I'm going to just choose my life coach agent. I would be able to essentially tell it something along the lines of like, spread these due dates apart 2 weeks from each other, and it will go through and it will assign the tasks 2 weeks apart from each other. If I tell it assign it to my team members, it'll be able to actually assign it to specific team members.
Wow.
And we're reaching the point where your AI agents will now not only save you time for setting up your projects, but they can actually help you with executing them as well. So the whole tedious tasks of like actually the whole administrative aspect of managing a project kind of is now being delegated onto the AI.
I love that so much. I think that we're always leading closer to autonomy is what our CEO, John, would say. So we're getting closer and closer
Yeah.
to fully automating tasks, and we're going to call it automated task management, ATM.
Yeah.
That's what we're working towards.
It's the money maker.
Yep. So we're getting there. We're getting closer. So really, guys, if you have any questions, I do see a couple of questions in the chat. I'm also looking at Instagram. If you want to throw a question in there, we're happy to answer them, and we'll hang out for a little bit. But yeah, basically, we've had some really cool updates to agent tools, agent chat as well. We have shared chat. We showed you that, and we showed you our automation generator and teased a few other things. Juan has a question here. Can I use a team of agents and work on a PDF? To me, it only works if I import the document, but I want to create SEO articles for my blog.
I think it's an interesting question, but I would need a bit more details. When you say work on a PDF, what do you mean? Are you trying to make actual edits to the file, or are you trying to like just kind of work on the contents of the PDF? Like, are you trying to upload the file to the chat and then afterwards from there reference it? There's a whole bunch of ways to interact with this file. That's why I kind of need to know a little bit more before I can like give you a clear cut answer.
Yeah, let us know if you have a little more about what you're trying to do or what kind of end result you're looking for. Let us know, and we can let you know if it's possible yet or in the future, or I don't know, or some workaround maybe. There's usually a workaround for most things.
Yeah.
Just a comment here. Christoph says, awesome for deadlines. Yeah, so that was for the teaser. Basically, the goal is to have agents be able to assign deadlines to tasks to different users. Let's see. Okay. Look and see if there's any more. Do you see anything that you want to answer or talk about?
Mm, I mean, the other thing that we're also working on is we're actually doing more Google Workspace integrations as well.
Mm,
So I
okay.
know a lot of users, myself included, we actually use Google Workspace. So there's like calendar, Sheets is a big one that we're working on right now, and as well as Google Docs and Google Drive. So automation triggers around those and actions
Okay.
around those are some of the stuff that we're working on. So that being said, if there's a specific use case that you guys have in mind that you want us to showcase or anything like that, let us know. Reach out to support@taskade.com or social@taskade.com as well with your use cases that you want us to showcase for those specific triggers. And yeah, we're very open and receptive to actually setting up some of these workflows as well. So yeah, I see that Juan actually
Yeah.
followed up on something right here.
So it looks like he wants to create content from it. I mean, I think he means a PDF, but I can't see the option to use the team. I can only use a single
Mm,
agent.
okay, so I'm trying to think of the if I'm trying to think of a better workflow. Let's do this. Juan, actually reach out to me directly, narek@taskade.com. And I am curious about your workflow. And if everything goes well, we'll even do a follow up showcase of it as well for other users as well.
Just gonna put your email on there. Watch out. People are gonna
Yeah,
start contacting you.
that's fine.
Nicole's gonna contact you.
Yeah, go crazy.
All right. All right.
I'll set up an automation in Taskade to
Yeah,
respond to all of
you're
these.
gonna have to do that because you're getting really popular in the chat. So all right. We got a few people reaching out to Narek. So please do though, if you need to follow up on anything, let Narek know. He's super nice. Um
Sometimes. No, I'm sure.
sometime when he he'll be nice to you. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got a question from Instagram actually. I'm trying to see. Something I miss is creating a document inside a document inside a document, and this goes on. I think Taskade has a limit, right? Oh, you're talking about nested.
I
You're talking about
think
nested projects or
yeah,
something, or like
they're probably referring to
a
pages
Notion thing.
and
Like
subpages.
okay,
There's a way to do this in a sense. It just won't prop up the same way that everyone kind of wants it to. But essentially, oh, thank you. Essentially, what you can do is you can reference or backlink to projects as well. So, for example, let me share my screen. So, if I had a whole bunch of projects over here, actually, let's do this. I'm gonna go to my marketing one, close this. So one thing that you can do is if we have our go to market strategy over here, I can essentially reference to another project over here, like the brand identity. And then within the brand identity, I can reference another project as well. So such as the social media scheduler. And essentially you can break this all down and you can have one master project of this. So for example, if I do oops, let's do one new list. I can essentially have brand identity over here, and then we can have the social media scheduler. Oops. I think it was called something else. Oh, there we go. So, and then essentially showing the nested stuff over here.
cool. I love
So,
that. Okay, that's a great hack.
yeah, this is the workaround for it. I usually, what I do is, this is my personal thing. If I have a major project that has multiple aspects to it, I'll actually break these down into individual projects and then I'll link them all in one master project. And then that way, if any project is completed, I'll mark this as completed, and then you'll see it updated on the progress bar over here. And then I sometimes like to put it on table view. That way I can also have like headings and sections broken down as well.
Okay,
So
awesome.
yeah,
Love it.
kind of my productivity tip, I guess.
I love that. I love that. We got a request for a swag box and a custom Narc hoodie. So we're gonna need a little, I don't know, make a little
It'll just be a
logo of
white t-shirt.
Narc's face. You know, a little logo of your face
Let's do
just
it.
on a hoodie. Just like, yeah, that'd be great. We'd love
If
it.
we hit a milestone, I'll do it.
Okay, custom special edition Narc hoodie from the Taskade store. You know. Okay, what's up, Foz? Woohoo. Thursday demo day. Yes, yes. That master project tip is great. Thanks.
Of course.
Nice, Dan. Love to hear it. I think that's what a lot of people want. We probably need to do just a live stream at some point with just like tips and tricks or something like that. Just random little things. Maybe we'll tally them up together. Just like
Yeah.
different like little tips and tricks and hacks to like make it run smoother because
You know how in like
it's good to know.
school they had like the complaint box or something, or like you
Yeah.
just go and like drop like we need to create like a Taskade form for something like that, and then just break them down into like questions.
Yeah, no, we could. That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah,
We'll work on that. We'll work on that. Um, well, thank you, Nicole. That's so
let's
awesome.
go.
Love to hear that. Love to hear it. Well, guys, please, feel free. We're still here. If you have other questions, I'm just checking Instagram right now, so that's why I look over to the side, but just making sure I'm not missing anything. We did have that great question from Felipe. So thank you for that about nested documents or being able to reference documents inside a document. Bring on the ATM. Yeah. So automated task management, get your money, get your
Yeah,
money printed. That's the money maker.
yeah.
All
I
right.
mean, we'll get
Yeah.
to a point where like you just will just employ your AI agents. Actually, that was something someone tweeted. Was
Yeah.
it
Do you have that
yesterday?
tweet? Do you have,
Um, Let me see if I can find it.
maybe you can pull up the link. I'm on my other computer, so I don't have my iMessage up. I know I sent it to you guys.
Okay, found it.
Found it.
Here, I'll send it to you.
Where'd you send it?
I'm
You
just going
sent.
to. Yeah, I messaged it to
Oh,
you.
I
But
can't do
what
that
I'll
right now.
do is I will share my screen right here.
Okay, it has a naughty word, so we just won't read it, but hopefully everybody's an adult. This is not for kids.
Yeah, basically he was just saying don't hire people to scale, just use Taskade instead. Let me I have so many tabs open, I can't even function. Okay, let's do this. I'm just gonna showcase it right now. Share my screen. Yeah. So ignore that. He says as he highlights it. So yeah, basically don't hire people to scale, just use Taskade.
Incredible
Extremely
platform.
incredible platform, building endless AI workers to do my bidding, project planning, building workflows, brainstorming, and overall organization are 100. Free version is great, and paid plan is dirt cheap. Get on it. 100%
Yeah,
agree. Like,
100%,
there's
dude.
no excuse for this.
Yeah, it's free. It's free to try. If you use AI a lot, you're gonna hit your limit pretty quick. But if you don't, like you can get away with the free plan for sure. And as soon as you use AI, it's like $10 a month, guys. So um, you know,
Yeah, I mean,
um,
like even just the regular ChatGPT subscription is like running you over $20 a month. That's not
right.
even mentioning that they're literally going to increase prices soon because
Of
someone has
course
to
they
pay
are.
off those
We
bills.
might too. So this is not evergreen. We may increase prices. I don't want to say. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna say that we won't, but for now, get in on it. Okay, so get in on it while the price is what it is, because it's only like $10 a month or less if you pay annual. So
yeah.
go for it. We got some questions in the chat. What's the future of database capabilities in Taskade?
Well, we're definitely going to expand our table functionality. Right now, we are just trying to get the AI agents to actually navigate the project and update the information for you. So right now, the AI agents they have the capability to read your projects, but they are not exactly able to edit it unless they have your approval. With the upcoming features, we'll be able to actually update it, edit it, and everything like that. But to answer your question, future capabilities, I think with AI agents, tables kind of go hand in hand. So seeing what your agent is seeing, it's kind of that's basically what Taskade is working towards as well. Because you not only have to, same way with a human, right? Like you got to be able to have some visibility on what they're doing. But usually with humans, they don't update their work, or you got to follow up with them and be like, hey, where are we on this? But with an AI agent, if you tell it, it'll be able to update the columns, create the custom fields, all of that stuff. So, what are the future database capabilities? We're getting there. We're gonna add a lot more.
Pretty exciting. So it's gonna get there. Yeah, follow up to can Taskade monitor YouTube channels and capture any videos posted for transcription and summarization?
Yes,
Yes,
I
sir.
will show you how to do this
Yes, sir.
right now.
He's
Actually,
gonna show you right now.
yeah, prime time. All right. So I am going to share my screen right here. So one thing that you can do, let's go back here. I am going to go to automations and I am going to do add automation. I'm actually just going to create this one from scratch just to kind of show the bare bones of it. What you want to do is you press trigger and we're going to search YouTube, new video. You're going to put the channel ID. So over here, I'm going to use @Taskade. Follow us, like, and subscribe these videos as well. I'm going to put Taskade, and then afterwards, we are going to do transcribe YouTube video. Then you are going to put the YouTube URL. And then from here, you can either create a new project every time there's a new video update and add the transcription. But what I like to do is I like to run it through an agent actually. So what I would do is I would run an agent command, or just if you have your own prompt that you've already kind of created, it's easier to handle it that way. But you can just do it as well with ask agent. And then I'm going to choose our marketer agent. And I'm going to say summarize, summarize the video and give me 10 points about it. And we're going to press and take the content from our transcribe YouTube video step. And then from here, you can either add a task, you can email it to yourself, send it as a Slack message, whatever you really want, or even add it as a Google Sheet. One thing that a lot of people do is they just add it as a task to a project instead. So if I have one project, I can just add it there. And then afterwards, save my changes and do this for every single channel that you want to follow. Now, one other aspect that you can do is you can actually filter through these videos as well, right? So you can do branching. And before we do that, oops, actually, I'm going to delete this, put it in the wrong place. My bad, guys. So what we can do is we can actually do summarize as before, right? We had our new video, we got our transcription over here. Now we're asking our agent to summarize it. I can have it so only add it if it meets certain things. So if in this summary it exactly matches or contains certain words, then I want you to add it as a task. And you can make this even more complicated or complex by adding paths. So if there's a path from there, add it as a task. If not, like if it meets this or it contains this keyword, add it to this or do this. So this is a great way to essentially monitor for your brand mentions as well on specific channels or videos, or to monitor for certain keywords as well.
Okay, he had a follow up there.
Let's see. What about monitoring a YouTube channel and automatically doing what you showed without us having to put it in the URL? I
But you
guess,
just initially have to put it in, right? You just have to have
yeah,
the
you just put the
channel's URL,
channel.
right?
You
Yeah.
just put the channel, and then from there, it will actually handle all of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So it pretty much is automated. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you said brilliant. I think I answered it before.
He can do it all. Yes, he can. Yes, he can.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. All right, if anybody has any other questions, please throw them in the chat. We're probably gonna wrap up pretty soon, but we are here. And then there's Somebody had a question about how to reach us in the chat. I don't know if you see that. I don't know if
Mhm.
I want to show that, but
I just
if you can
responded.
respond. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah, if you guys have any, like, if anyone experiences any issues or you just want to learn more about Taskade, definitely hop into the communities as well. And yeah, you can always reach out to support@taskade.com. But
Yeah.
usually for me, first thing I see a lot of users doing is they'll literally jump into our community. By the time I
Yeah.
even try to respond, someone else has already responded, or sometimes someone teaches something new to me. So definitely join our communities.
Yeah. Join our community for sure. Facebook, LinkedIn, we're on all the channels pretty much. I mean, the communities are pretty much Facebook, Discord, Telegram, and we have a forum as well, I believe.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything? Yeah, and the rest are pretty much just our social channels,
Did
but
you
we
say
also
Reddit?
Oh, Reddit, yeah.
Yeah.
Reddit
That one's a big one.
Reddit's fun. Reddit's fun. I don't yeah. I don't know what Reddit is. I don't know if I consider it the community, but I guess it is. But yeah. But if you're out there in Reddit land, we love you. Um, where do we buy the Narc hoodies? Yeah, we haven't
Should I
done
just
that
do,
yet.
like, a Black Friday special? If you
Maybe.
or or a referral giveaway. You know,
Maybe.
those giveaways where they basically, like, whoever refers the most amount of people, they get, like, a
Yeah,
special
we
prize.
should do that. We should do that. Been meaning to do that. We did do a sticker competition. We should do something else. Been meaning to get something else going on. A lot of people want stickers.
Yeah,
So that's pretty fun. We could do something else too. We could throw a hoodie in. That'd
or a cap.
be a pretty big one, or a cap. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Well, guys, it's been awesome. We showcased some new features today and answered some questions. Probably going to wrap the stream up here unless I see some
Mhm.
other questions come in. But Narek, did you have any parting words or things you wanted to let people know about?
Mm, not not off the top of my head. Could probably ask an AI agent about it, but yeah, definitely if you guys have any use cases or anything specific that you want to showcase us, or if you want to just even join a stream and talk about what
Oh
Cascade
yeah.
has done for you, more than happy to do that. You can always reach out to social@taskade.com and we will handle all of that for you.
Yeah, absolutely. So we plan to have a few guests that are power users or just users come on and share their workflows and what they're doing and how they're using the tool and Taskade. It's nice to hear from real users as opposed to just having us yap at you, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna we're gonna have some of those people come on. So stay tuned and make sure to follow our channels, like this video, like the stream, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. It really helps get the word out about Taskade. If you love Taskade, tell your friends. Please get the word out. Word of mouth is huge. We are a startup, so we depend on people like you to share the love.
Yeah.
Christoph, yeah, you're very welcome. Thank you guys so much.
Every guest that joins gets a Nara hoodie. So
Oh no. People are gonna clip that now, so we're gonna do stuff like
yeah.
yeah. No, we promised Nara hoodie.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Disclaimer. Like
Yeah, disclaimer, not currently in production.
we'll figure that part out.
Yeah, right. All right. Well, thanks, guys. It's been a lovely stream. We will catch you next time.